Hey, welcome back. Today we're celebrating an important milestone in the Johnstone organization in that we've finished our first phase of apprenticeship program. And so I'm going to be talking to each of our 3 apprentices today. Really overall, they're going to tell us about their experience, kind of what they've learned, the high points, and if this is really what they thought they were getting into in the beginning. So today I'm here to begin with Dwayne McGee. Dwayne, welcome.
Nice to be here.
And so as we're wrapping up, we're kind of getting you guys all buttoned up, getting you your tool bags, getting your certificates and all that stuff today. Yep. How are you feeling about things overall?
I feel like everything went through smooth. The course went faster than I anticipated. Seemed like from the start date to the finish was just a day apart.
14 weeks, it was a while.
Yeah, it sounded like a while, but it really went past quick.
Okay.
Honestly.
So it sounds like you enjoyed it?
Yeah, and when you're enjoying something, you know, you don't get to, it doesn't last long.
Sure. So you guys did tons of installs on all of our equipment. So heat pumps and air handlers, furnace ACs. We got some mini split stuff in there. You did everything from wiring to brazing, charging refrigerant, making your sheet metal ducts. What piece of that did you feel like was your favorite or most interesting to you?
So started off with brazing. I was really comfortable doing that. I thought this was my favorite, but the more I learned, the more my favorite changed.
Okay.
So after the brazing, we did the electrical components, and that's when I was like, okay, I like this as well. So
Gotcha.
After that, we did the mini splits. They're pretty easy, pretty simple, like that as well. So it was a little bit of everything. If I got to go back and just choose one thing to work on, it'd probably be electrical. Though.
Okay, really like that. And we hear that a lot because, you know, it's kind of challenging and the wiring and there's a lot going on. So I think that makes a lot of sense. So for you, you come in, this is the first time we ran this. Did that make you a little nervous?
Yeah, it did. So with me coming from another school, I came in with a little theory of everything, but I wanted that hands-on experience. You guys were telling me you've done it in Cincinnati multiple times, so that's kind of comforting. You guys got the same guys over there coming over here.
Sure. So
I know if I trust in you, you trust in them, it worked out.
Gotcha. So in addition to your 2 days a week in the classroom, you also worked for us as an employee in the branches 3 days a week. What was your experience like in that aspect of the organization?
Working in a warehouse, it made me have more questions because now I'm working with all these components that I've never seen a day in my life. But I'm giving them out and I'm scanning, I see the names of things, but I don't know what they do. So normally what would happen if I pick up something I don't know what it is, the next week when I come to class, we're talking about that component that I just handed out. So I'm having questions answered before I get the chance to ask. Okay.
Do you think that was beneficial to do the warehouse work?
Definitely was beneficial because I got to work with other guys that were already in the field, get to talk to them, get everybody's experiences from not just one person.
Sure. Okay. Since it was our first round, we had a vision of what we wanted to do. Obviously, we've not executed it yet. We explained that vision to the 3 of you when you were hired. Do you feel like it was what you expected when you showed up and got the hands-on versus to when we kind of described it to you?
Yeah, because we all signed up. You were straightforward. You said we're training you to do installation for various companies. That's what we focused on the entire course here was installation, making sure we could do the evacuation, cut out the old copper lines, get furnaces in our ACs, condenser units, whatever we needed to do. Okay. And that's what you guys focused on, and that's what we did.
Okay. So now you're wrapped up. We're working on getting you guys placed with our customers. What message would you have for a future employer if they're watching this? About you specifically, and what do you bring to the table and offer to an organization?
The power to just keep trying, keep learning. You know, you're never done learning. Even if I finish here with flying colors, I'm still going to try to learn more tomorrow. I don't think everybody has that moving forward, so that's something you want out of everybody.
Awesome. All right, anything that you think that we can do moving forward in the future? Any recommendations you have for us?
I don't have any recommendations at the moment.
Okay.
If I got any ideas, I'll let you know.
You know where I'm at.
I know where you are.
Awesome, man. Well, I have to say, for me, it's been a complete privilege and an honor working with you, getting to know you as a young man. I'm excited to see where your career goes moving forward. I know you're gonna come back and see me from time to time when you're stopping in, but this has been an amazing experience for me. And so I'm very proud of you, and I'm very excited to see where you go from here.
Thank you, man.
Awesome, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, now we have Caden Weathers with us. Caden, welcome.
Thank you.
Caden is one also of our 3 pilot program apprentices. And so just kind of want to talk a little bit today about your experience, Caden. You are part of this group of the first 3, if you will. How was the program for you? How was your experience overall?
It was definitely different than anything I've ever experienced before.
Okay.
Mainly because fresh out of high school.
Yeah.
Didn't know what I wanted to do.
Sure.
But an awesome opportunity and a great experience. Came in really stressed. Something new. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never worked a real job before, but
Gotcha.
once I started walking, I started jogging, and after that it was just great.
Awesome. Yeah, so Caden came to us, I believe you said you graduated on a Thursday, started with us on a Monday. So when you had interviewed for us, it was really the first time you'd interviewed before, right? So now you wrapped up the program here, you wrapped up your training. We're kind of bringing things to a ceremonial close today, if you will. Got your tools, you've got your certificate in hand, ready to go to work. What was your favorite part of the program overall? Was there a piece of it that you were really drawn to and enjoyed?
All the people that I've met, honest.
Okay.
A bunch of great people. I've met a lot of techs, a lot of teachers, a lot of apprentices.
Yeah.
And everybody's just great. You learn something from everyone you meet. You just carry that with you.
Okay. It sounds like it was a pretty valuable experience for you then. So this was the first time we ran this program here in Indy. We run a longer version of it before, but it was a little bit different. So did it make you a little nervous, or how did you feel being a part of the very first Indy apprenticeship program?
Definitely nervous, but it was very smooth for being the first. You guys asked a lot of questions, a lot of feedback, and there was not really any critiquing to be done. Okay,
well, that's good. As far as the warehouse work's concerned, or the branch, so you were in class 2 days a week, worked in the branch 3, got to know some of the techs, you got to know employees here, some product. What was that like for you? And did that help you in understanding when you come back into the lab to like apply what you'd learned?
Yes.
Or what was that experience like for you?
It was awesome because first day I started, I didn't know anything, and just like I said, stressed and everything. And as I've talked to people, met new people, I've learned what the work experience is like, what employers are like, bosses, and yeah, it's just amazing.
Okay, that's good to hear. This is the first time that we ran this program, obviously, so we had a vision of how we wanted it to go. We tried to communicate that to you all. How did that end up coming to fruition through execution for us executing the program? Do you feel like you got what you were expecting to get when you walked in day 1?
Yes, I do. I've learned when I walked in, I didn't know what a crimp was or what any type of screwdriver.
Yeah.
But I've learned what the tools are. I've learned how to apply different methods of everything. And honestly, if I thought I would know as much as I do now the first day, I thought it would be crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're getting ready to send you guys out into the workforce, working with a couple of our customers now to get you placed. What message do you have for a future potential employer about your value and what you can bring them?
I'm not the fastest learner, but I will always do it to the best of my ability. And when I do learn, I will never forget it.
Well, I think Tom would disagree that you're not the fastest learner, because you got great marks and grades throughout the entire piece. So probably a little bit of humility there on your behalf, which is always appreciated. So what feedback can you give us about the program overall? You've seen it now front to back and everything in between. Obviously, we just started a new set of 3 this last Monday. They're going to be wrapped up here mid-December 2024 and be sitting where you're at today. What feedback would you give us on the program? What advice would you give the new group? Now that you know everything that you know 14 weeks later, what do you have for us?
Feedback-wise, not really sure if there's anything to critique, but for the new guys, I would definitely say don't let the stress get to you.
Okay.
And just don't give up.
Yeah.
It gets much easier once you pick everything up.
Did you feel like the multiple reps in the install helped you?
Yes.
So that's kind of how that was designed.
The first time will be stressful, the third time you'll want to move on already.
Yeah, okay. Awesome, man. Well, your group, and I just told Dwayne this, is very special to us and me particularly because I'm very excited to be able to be a part of this. And I'm so excited and proud of each and every one of you. And can't wait to sit and watch your careers grow. So I know you're gonna come back and visit me, so don't have to worry about that. But it's gonna be really cool just to stand back and watch where you go, because you all have great potential.
Thank you.
So thank you for everything you did, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And so last and definitely not least is Dayon McNeil. So welcome, Dayon.
Thank you for having me.
We're bringing this whole thing to close. Doesn't seem like 14 weeks because it went so fast. And it was really exciting out there watching you guys progress from day one. So first thing I want to kind of cover is your overall experience of the program. What was it like for you?
Stepping in, I was a bit nervous because I didn't know what the experience that I had previously was going to actually matter into this program that we started up. But as I got through them doors, I kind of just sat there and was just like, I got this, I can do this. Just gonna take your time.
Sure.
And I had fun with it, man. It was great. I made a lot of, I like the people that I work with a lot.
Yeah.
Malcolm, I would say friends. I'm gonna say friends because they are good friends.
Yeah.
And they're also awesome.
Well, and I've been able to witness that and see that over time, and been able to spend more time with you than them because you've been in the building here the whole time and just get to know you as a person. And I can see where that would be valuable for you. Was there a certain piece of the program working with anything specifically that you enjoyed more than other aspects or really liked?
I like the brazing.
Okay.
I like playing with fire.
Okay.
It was amazing, man. Like as I see my progression, when I first got there, it was a whole bunch of Braesberry on the copper line. Yeah. But as I was doing it by myself, just going over it, doing the repetitions, I got a lot better at it.
Gotcha.
And a lot faster at it too. Sure. And it's more smooth. Yeah. Yep,
that's definitely something that you have to define, right, and work on and tweak.
Yes,
so this being the first time we ran this, you're a part of the first group. We had 3 people start, 3 people successfully finish. How does that feel?
It feels amazing, man. It really does. It feels very accomplished.
Okay.
It makes me feel that it was worth the bet on, you know. So I just come in here and I succeeded. And I showed myself that I can do what everybody else can do. Yeah. I can do it too.
Absolutely. So in addition to your time that you spent in the training facility 2 days a week, you were also an employee of Johnstone 3 days a week and got to work in the warehouse, learn about our processes, learn about the equipment and parts that we sell. What was that experience like for you?
To be honest, that experience was like any other warehouse job that I've worked previously. Okay. Before I even got into the heating and air trade. But I like it because, you know, get to meet different people, get to talk to different people, get to understand their layouts and how they do things, how they do business. And I also like working with the scan gun because that's always fun to do.
Yeah, so you got exposed to a lot of our customers, so the techs. Was that helpful to you, for you to get to talk to them and get their take on things in the field?
Most definitely. Okay. I got the aspect of the install crew and I got the aspect of the service people. It seems like the install crew is more nitty gritty, you know, they're dirty.
Yeah, they're getting down doing the work, aren't they?
They're doing their thing, but service work, they just seem like they just all uppity and just happy, just want to talk to people.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're more the people, right?
Yeah.
So you got your task people and your people.
Yeah.
So when you walked in on day one, we'd never run this program here before, and we tweaked the one that we had, and we had a vision. In the end, walking out today, do you feel like it was what you expected it to be, the program overall?
Most definitely.
Okay.
I was expecting to get hands-on experience, and I got there within these 14 weeks.
Okay.
I applied my knowledge of the theory that when I first started coming in here. I knew that part of the aspect of the HVAC trade, just never got the experience to do it.
Gotcha.
And that's really what helped me out and made me feel confident in my abilities to work for a future employer.
Awesome. Well, speaking of future employers, we're ready to get you a job right now. So if there are any watching or listening, what message do you have to them about what makes you a valuable employee?
I'm a people's person. I can say that the least. I like talking to people, most definitely. Very confident in that aspect of it, but I also like to work hard, and I also like to, prove myself.
Sure.
I know I can do this, even though it might take a couple of tries, but I can still do it.
Now, I'd say you're very resilient, and so it was nice watching you hit those road bumps and take those as challenges and not being defeated, and work harder and go in and prove yourself and everybody else that I'm going to be able to do this and I'm going to do it well. Yeah. And so very proud of you for that. That was awesome.
Appreciate it.
So feedback overall for the program, whether it's for us in general, we've got 3 folks that just started this week. I know you're out here, you're getting to know one of them very well because you guys are working in the same building. If you'd have walked in on day one, what advice would have been helpful for you? What advice can you give to them moving forward as they end up their remaining 13 weeks?
Just take their time.
Yeah.
It's not a rush. This is a slow-moving job that wants you to be effective, yes, and be very persistent in what you do. But just make sure that you know that your reps and make sure you know how to do it and perform it very well.
Sure.
That way you don't have to make any mistakes when you're in the field. It's not best to rush things. You always got to take your time.
Gotcha. Well, I got to tell you, in all sincerity, it's been my pleasure to work with all 3 of you. But it's been awesome to get to know you as a person. A brilliant young man, watch you grow. I'm excited to see your career sprout. I'm excited to sit stand on the sidelines and see the progression of that. I know you're gonna come back and see me from time to time. But it truly has been just a pleasure and an honor working in this program with you. I don't think we could have got a better first round, and it's just gonna be great to see you guys go and continue to develop yourselves and progress your careers. So congratulations.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.